Hello everybody, once again, this is Clash with Gan, back from the dead, and now I'm on my main account in the Black Lodge. We just finished up a really exciting war in the Black Lodge, yeah, and I'm going to show you that, and update you on what you've missed as far as what's been going on in our clan. So let's start by hitting the clan button here. Not too many new members, actually. I'll go over most of them, I guess, when their attacks, show up. But let's start by pointing out that we are almost a level 9 clan. I think I left you when we were a level 7 clan. Now let's check out the war log. We will have to go all the way down here. Kind of interesting time that I decided to revive my channel, as the last war that I did on this channel was this one against the Korean clan at the bottom here, 114 days ago. And we have improved quite a lot since then. So let's start scrolling through the wars. Any notable ones here? 007 Dynasty. I think they were a war clan, I guess. The Bad Lodge wasn't a hunt or anything. It was a friendly war between Pinworms, the Twitch streamer, and his subscribers and viewers, which included, well, I was a subscriber and a viewer when he streamed. I think he's coming back to streaming at roughly the same time that I am, and he left at about the same time I did. So that's exciting. I really like Pin. So that was an arranged war. It was fun. Scored some nice points. As far as other notable wars here, this war here against Shenmi 100 days ago on the dot, that was a really close war. We had 2 Town Hall 10 3-stars as the war was ending to give us a 2-star win, which was just awesome. And they hunted us too with MKMA backup, one of our better wins since the break. Next notable win was ZWH. They were a really good clan. They had a huge mismatch on us, though. I think they put up 6, I think, 10 3-stars, and we put up like 15. So yeah, we had to really try to beat them. And then next, we had Clash Nerds. The first time we perfect warred them. A lot of fun. Yeah, I think 16 Tunnel 10 3-stars in that war. Reminiscy, where we lost to a clan that is now a feeder clan because they had a lot of help. But, not going to complain about it anymore. It taught us not to, because we thought it would be a farm war, so we didn't run good bases. We even ran some anti-2s. So we ran out of attacks because we, scouted with 40-40 accounts and all that, which was silly. And then probably not the biggest, but probably the most known war, just because it's one hive that we've had since I've been gone, has been this one hive war where we were perfect them fairly easily, which was, rather unfortunate, actually, because we got a massive advantage in that war. It wasn't a hunt, it wasn't arranged, it was just a random match, and we had like a 9 Town Hall 10 advantage just for no good reason, because Supercell made a big mistake, I guess. So yeah, that was a notable war. And as we keep going, Cold September, they're another well-known Fair Play War clan. We perfect warred them too. War Corps, Top War Clan, Elite War Clan, we perfected them. We got beat by Clash Heads. 2 Town Hall 10s, we couldn't. 3, one of them was 1-starred. That's why it was a 3-star loss. I think it was like 18 to 15, or 18 to 15, because we had a 1 Town Hall 10 advantage. It wasn't a hunter arranged. We just randomly matched the day after our massive War Corps war. So we were burnt out and everything, but not an excuse. Clash Heads, they're really good. So you don't need excuses when you lose to them. Then this blue clan here, blue Chinese clan 26 days ago, known as Chelsea. We were the first elite clan to ever run into these guys, and they are legit. They put up 7 Town Hall 10 threes to our, I think, 14 against them, but we had an advantage, and there was a point in this war where we thought they had a pretty good chance of winning, because our Town Hall 9 started pretty slowly that war, and theirs were just on fire. But the Town Hall 10s came along, and we managed to eke them out on Town Hall 10s. This next war was only a 5-star win, but if you look at the percentages, we didn't even hit 90%. So it was just a farm war that they cleared 9s on and had an advantage, but they didn't triple Town Hall 10s or anything. And then Clash Nerds perfected them again. Yep. Dutch Warzone. We hunted this clan because the Reminiscy is now the feeder to Dutch Warzone, and Dutch Warzone was one of the clans that helped Reminiscy to beat us. And we wanted revenge on them, so we got it. Yeah, we had some major hit rate problems this war, and this was also, I think they had 22 Town Hall 10s in a 30v30 war, which is just, we had to use every single one, and we had a disadvantage. We only had 18 Town Hall 10s to their 22. So we had to use every single Town Hall 9's attack, except for like 2 or 3 to scout. So, yeah, we had to clear 9s with our Town Hall 10 attacks, which, that's why we ran out of attacks. And then the Lost War, which we just finished today, was normally not the most notable war, but it was a lot of fun, and our friends over at Clash Heads did give the Lost bases to run. I'm not complaining about that in any way. I'm glad they had anti-3s to run, because it made the war a lot more fun than if they had their own designs, which may not have been as good as the others, or if they used anti-2s, it certainly wouldn't have been much fun. But yeah, we were 1 star away from perfect war. We couldn't quite get the last base. So they did 3-star some Town Hall 10s. They almost 3-starred Crazy Unicorns. 89% defenses cleared, ran out of time with a Zapquake attack. And then Chill, he ran a silly base. I'll show you real quick, yeah. He ran that to be a troll. And then this Vim, they got Noodles, they got Foo, were all Town Hall 10s without Infernos, though. So 9.5s, really. And then they did a really good job clearing our Town Hall 9s, like you'd expect. But they did it well. They had attacks left at the end to try for Town Hall 10 3s. On our side, we cleared the board, as I mentioned, with the exception of Siaka's base, which we had cracked, but ran out of time, really. As you can see, we had attacks left, and we could crack the base. We just ran out of time. So anyway, we're going to get into the attacks. One of their members did report Fantastic Foreskins' name, as you can see in our clan. Him. Yeah. He's unhappy that he had his name changed by the enemy clan. One of the Lost members was being harassed on Twitter by someone from I think Clash Heads, and they thought it was someone from the Black Lodge. So he got angry at the Black Lodge and reported Foreskins' name, which got changed. But anyway, yeah, not cool, I guess. But yeah, we'll show Foreskins' attack on the #1 base. Another Queen Walk. Skins is one of our air raiders, along with him, Conan, and T-Smith are all pretty much exclusively air. Everyone else is at least hogs sometimes. So yeah, we're gonna watch as he is Queen walking in with his silly name change, which is really unfortunate. Rage goes down. Healers walk into it nicely. Queen's health nice and stabilized. Hog used to, I would imagine, lure the CC and pull those skeleton traps before the queen gets in range of the Inferno. If the queen's in range of the Inferno, when the Hound comes out, it's usually, it's pretty much always game over. It's never something you want in your raid. So the enemy Hound pops, the pups are dying pretty quickly to the minions and the queen. King is down. He's going to drop a jump spell to open up the core, and the king is going to go into the core, take care of the Inferno there and the queen. And then our queen, the enemy queen, or the attacking queen, sorry, is going to clean up the rest of the base. The new meta, since I have last made videos, is that all 4 air defenses are not in these outer compartments, they're in the core. That is because of the changes Supercell's made with the level 7 lightning spell. It has opened up a number of very powerful strategies where, especially if you use 5 or sometimes even 4 if you're really talented with lightning spells. 4 or 5 lightning spells to kill an Inferno and the enemy queen, and then if you can use a hero, like a naked hero, or a hero with a couple wall breakers, or a hero with a giant to get an air defense, you get the lightning spell to get the Inferno, you get 2 air defenses, 1 with each hero, and then the base is really easy to 3-star after that. So Holy Overkill by Mr. Foreskins, aka Tyrion. I thought it was Tyrion. It's not. It's Triron. I don't know. It's like, how did they even choose that name? If you know what that name means, let me know in the comments. I could Google it, but interactivity is cool. We'll watch Crazy's raid because it's definitely a hog raid because it's the only hogs, which is what he's doing. Oh, excuse me. We're going to watch one more Town Hall 10 raid, and then we'll switch and watch 2 Town Hall 9 raids before we end this video, because I don't have all day, and this wasn't the biggest war. It wasn't, it wasn't a farm war for us because they used anti-3 bases, but it wasn't really we didn't really go all out exactly. We tried to perfect, and we were sad we couldn't get it, but we definitely could have pulled out all the stops more. Like, our 9.5s didn't build Infernos, just, to be friendly, because these guys thought we hunted them, and we didn't. And we didn't, we didn't want them to think we hunted them, because I didn't want any hard feelings between the clans for no reason. So, yeah, we, gave them proof we didn't hunt, and we didn't build Infernos, and we even ran a couple goofy bases for them to have some fun with, like you saw with Chill's base. So anyway, really nice hoggies, and hoggies are gonna jumpy jump over the wally wall, as Clash of Thad would say. Take out this expo, and then Bob's your uncle. You got a nice little hog 3-star with some cleanup loons and the queen alive. So great raid by Unicorn. Next, we'll show Chill's raid. No, we'll show. No, not mine. Where's T-Smith's? This one. We'll show T-Smith's. This was a pretty cool raid. T-Smith is so good with loons, he just brings like 15 minions for 3 stars because he can, and it is ridiculous. He's a loon god. So getting some minions down to try to clean, get the time going already, because I'm sure it's a T-Smith raid, so he'll probably won't even start deploying the hybrid air portion until there's like a minute 10 left, which is why he needs all the minions. So, yep, wall breaker's in. He's going to dive his queen, towards the core of the space, taking out the gold storage or collector, now the elixir pump, now the wizard tower, and then the gold collector, and then I don't need to say every building the queen targets, but I am. So yeah, she's going to take out this X-bow and then probably walk into range of the enemy queen. Yep. He'll probably... Oh, is he going to... Oh, nice. He makes it through enemy queen without having to use any spells, which is really cool. I'm looking at it. He doesn't even have a rage spell, so this is pretty nuts. I mean, doesn't even have a free spell for an Inferno, so this is pretty nuts. That jump spell is going to be used for the Golem and the King, almost certainly. More wall breakers, because why not? And yeah, like I said, we're a minute 20 seconds left in the raid. So he's going to only use about a minute. He's going to use a minute or less for the loons and cleanup, which is just way less time than I would have needed. Queen ability popped. She's going to do some work. Work on this elixir, dark elixir storage now. The enemy king, or the attacking king, is on the enemy king and taking him out. Look at the value from his queen there. Going to get the sweeper, and then going to walk over probably and target even more defenses over here. And then finally bang on a wall. Meanwhile, the loons are down, just plowing through the base because he took out both Infernos with his lure, and he had, you know, 3 spells left for the air portion. So 25 seconds left now. Pups take out that sweeper, which actually could have been a problem if they didn't. Black bombs explode the last hound, and the loons finally with the last haste spell converge onto the last defense, and that is that for that base. It got destroyed. And actually now I remember something. I had a clanmate who actually requested that I showed 2 of his raids, so we're going to show both of them. Shout out to the person doing these raids, Fergal. Yeah, we're gonna go on 4 times speed just because I want to. So both of these raids that he's going to do are hog raids, and he just kind of shits on the base both times, really, with some nice hogs. But yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot, otherwise I would have showed him as 2 of the featured raids. But I'll show him anyway. He had a great war. He's one of our Town Hall 9s. He doesn't have a 40-40 Town Hall 10 or a Town Hall 10 at all, I don't think. So we let him on, you know, Vega was busy, so... Yeah, Fergal got the show instead. This is our last Town Hall 10. Monster D is Monster D Face. He's the leader of the clan and a well-known Twitch streamer. So yeah, he was streaming this war, and at the start there were like 500 people watching and stuff. So that was another reason why it was a pretty significant war, and it was a lot of fun. Yep. So that's defense is down, and the hogs will take care of the rest of the base. You know how it goes. So now let's check out the Town Hall 9 raids. I'm going to check how much time we've used so far. Yeah, we're 18 minutes in, and I want to keep these videos around 20 minutes. So we're going to go drop down to their top Town Hall 9, which isn't a Town Hall 9, it's a Town Hall 10, but it has a red Town Hall. So we are going to give some extra credit to Alberto, who has a Town Hall 9, went and hogged this Town Hall 9.1. I believe this base did have the extra giant bomb, though, and the extra traps that a Town Hall 10 does. So this really was, yeah, see it's 76,000 weight. You can see a Town Hall 9 maxed out at 75. So this is a little more difficult than Max 9. So we're going to reward, and also the extra walls. So we're going to award Alberto for, you know, being really badass and, you know, punching above his weight, taking out a Town Hall 10, even if it's the lightest Town Hall 10, but really possible. Yeah, so he's walking his queen in here, going to take out this cannon, and then his goal is probably going to be to work his queen into the core, because there's probably a double giant bomb here. Oh, and the hog gets it with the lure, so already double giant bomb neutralized. So he's already in an amazing position. That means there'll be another bomb there, and now he just has to find where the other two are, which I guess were here, maybe, or here. There's really a lot of, or even here, like 2 in the core, like right there. Yeah, so there's a lot of possibilities. But we'll find out if he triggers them. And actually there's 5 bombs, so there might be, you know, another one. Really early heal there. Oh, it's because there's a bomb. Nice. Hogs healed nicely. So now there's only the question of, there's still possibly 3 bombs in play. There's 1. Okay, so now he should be home free. There should only be 1 bomb left, which can't one-shot his hogs with just 1 bomb. So interesting here, sending in a golem and his king to take out the enemy queen at the same time the hogs arrive. It's actually really smart, because if he sends in the hogs, if he sends in the king and the golem early, they'll die. So they'll take out the queen, but then they'll die after. The way he timed it with the hogs, so he can also have a spell and app left over. The way he timed it to send him in just before the hogs arrived was really genius, because now the king and the golemites live, and the spawned barbarians, all to help with the cleanup. So that's actually something I've never really seen before on a Town Hall 9 raid, and I would highly recommend you guys work that in. Lots of the times you'll see a suicide king or suicide queen to get the enemy queen. But if you wait until your hogs are about to arrive, your suicide doesn't turn into a suicide. It turns into a near-death mission instead of a suicide mission. And we'll watch Noodles. Oh no, because Noodles is Town Hall 10 now. We'll watch Assassin. Assassin's one of our guys who was in Rising Honor the last time I made a video, but since has worked his way into the Black Lodge, and he's been kicking ass and taking names ever since, and we're really proud of him. He's been one of our more consistent Town Hall 9s, for sure. So what we're going to see here appears to be a nice, is it stoned or is it shattered? It's a shattered Goho. Unless there's like 2 golems on top of each other right there. I don't think there are. Yeah, so Shatter Goho, setting in some wall breakers, break the junction nicely, accessing 3 compartments with 3 wall breakers is nice. Rage spell goes down. Gonna take out the enemy king with the wizard's help and the queen's help. Jump spell opens up a bunch more of the base. Attacking king, got his big level 30 sword hitting the enemy queen in the face. Hound pops. Queen starts chasing those puppies. Golems working their way to the air defense. They're going to work their way back down to take out that wizard tower as the queen phases, uses her ability, and now the surgical deployment of the hogs begins. Actually, no, it's not a surgical deployment. It's just two hog trains. So he's going to be confident that there isn't a double giant bomb right there. Oh, there is. Ooh, ooh! Do you see that? That was some bacon. That was bad. He did not want that to happen. But you know, that's what happens with if you don't know where the bombs are. Bad things. Or if you did know that they were there, I don't know if this was fresh or not. But yeah, you know, yeah. But it happens, and this is a 3-star replay, so yeah, it's all good. I remember watching this live. Yeah, he only gets it at like the very last second. Yeah, so this raid live took about 2 minutes 50 seconds. So he definitely did not want his hogs to do what they did there. But you know, it works out. It's a 3-star, is a 3-star, and it was good stuff. And I do believe it was a fresh hit now that I think about it. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this recap from the Black Lodge. I am also uploading another video. It should have gone up probably just before this one on an Art of War, my other clan. So check that out if you haven't already, because it should have been the first video up. But yeah, anyway, this has been Gam from Clash with Gam, and I am going to be signing off, and I'll bring you a recap when we find another good war, or, anything else interesting happens. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.